Hey brewers and beer lovers, it's Jake with superbrewers.com. Just doing another check-in. Not a whole lot to report on this week. Gonna be kegging the Surly kettle soured beer that I got at the American Homebrewers Association rally. Last week I made some pickles using Craig Tube's recipe. I'll link to that below. I didn't have fresh dill, so I used dry, which worked for flavor. The one thing is that made it a lot messier because all of the dill eventually worked its way up from the bottom of the jar all the way to the top. And so there is like a mat of dried, well, reconstituted dill on the top. So one of the main benefits of using the fresh dill is the fact that it's still attached to the stem. So you can fold it up, jam it in the jar, and it's not gonna float all over and coat your pickles when you take them out of the jar. But the end result is they tasted phenomenal. I'll put a link below to Craig's recipe and process for that. I let them sit for 4 days. Another day might have made them even better. They're nice and sour, but that extra day might have given them just a little extra snap. That would have been delicious. Iron Brewer competition's coming up. We're getting more sign-ups. Somebody just signed up today, so I have to check on the numbers. I think we're less than 10 openings left. It's playoff style homebrewing. Well, not just homebrewing. Commercial brewers get to brew against home brewers, and the winner is going to get some really awesome prizes. And the goal of it is really to push you into brewing things that you wouldn't normally think of brewing. So I'll have a link for that as well. If you're in the Menominee area, I mean, within driving distance, we've had contestants from several hours away participate, and several of them have signed up every year that the competition's been held, so it's obviously a lot of fun. It's going to be awesome this year. Lucette Brewing has an awesome space, and we're going to be releasing more details about that soon. Other stuff coming up is the Midwest Craft Brewers Conference was held a couple weeks ago. I mentioned that in my last post. I'm going to have more videos from that available. Probably next week's episode is going to be my talk, and then there might be another talk, but make sure you sign up at superbrewers.com/MCBC and sign up for that so you get an email. Some of the presenters I'm still working on getting permission to use their breakout session, and when that becomes available, I'll make sure to let you guys know. Just make sure you sign up, because there were some awesome talks. There was talks by people who've been doing research on growing barley in Wisconsin. So if you're not a brewer but you're a farmer, there's going to be talks about growing barley, growing hops, from several different presenters and experts on that. There is going to be talk from lawyers about trademark law, as well as dealing with distributors, and then also forming a good relationship with your distributor if you're a commercial brewer. Some tips from some guys with the craft beer specialty distributor in Wisconsin. Talks from different brewers about the brewing process, food and beer pairing, advice, sustainability in the brewery. There is a lot of information, and I'm really trying to get the videos edited as quickly as I can to get them posted for you. So make sure you sign up for that, superbrewers.com/MCBC. And yeah, it's almost September, so I'm gonna be picking hops at my mother-in-law's house. My hops this year, I didn't get strung, but I wasn't too worried about it. The hop plants stayed pretty small this year. I got them planted a little bit late, so next year I'm hoping, well, this fall I'm gonna get the an eye hook at the top of each pole for running the strings on, and then next year hopefully they'll really take off. So yeah, hopefully y'all been brewing some good beer, and keep it up. Cheers.